Here's a question for you. Do you surf the net when you should be doing something else? A lot of people do. A new study says 200,000 people are hooked on X-rated websites, and this cyber addiction is affecting their lives at home and at work. I-Team investigator Matthew Schwartz is on your side tonight to explore the downfalls of cyber addiction.
Excessive internet use is a very big problem.
There's something just about doing it in an online mode that gets people really juiced.
You've got mail.
The computer is very seductive. It pulls you right in.
The computer pulled this woman's husband in, and she eventually kicked him out. Linda, not her real name, is filing for divorce because she says her husband became addicted to cybersex.
He didn't know very much about the computer, but once he learned, he took off with it and would stay on the computer for 5 or 6 hours a night.
Cybersex or internet addiction in the home creates one set of problems, but here, out in the workplace and in the office, spending too much time on the internet raises a very different but still significant set of problems.
We're asking workers today if they know people or they themselves spend too much time when they're at work fooling around on the internet.
That's one way of saying yes.
If you have any question about anything, you seem to think that the internet can answer your question.
Exactly.
And in searching for that answer, you just end up spending much more time than what you anticipate.
Yeah, I just got an email from somebody that had nothing better to do but send out emails all day. And I get way too many jokes.
Employment experts say internet addiction at work is one of the 5 biggest problems that employers have to deal with this year. From inter-office flirtation that can lead to sexual harassment to spending too much time checking the stock market, the sports scores, or buying things, experts say internet addiction is cutting into workers' productivity.
I think that any time you're doing it to the exclusion of other activities that you're neglecting now is when it starts to become harmful.
Clive Thompson is the editor of Shift, a new magazine about digital culture.
Now you're getting all sorts of employees involved with each other and things erupting in your face, in ways that they couldn't before. I think that, if I were running a business, for example, I'd be a little worried about that, definitely.
Some companies have actually removed sound cards from employees' computers so they can't play certain games online. But most businesses don't want to have to constantly monitor their workers. They'd like them to be able to use the internet within reason.
It's no different from people that are excessive in stealing firm supplies, are using the phone line if they don't have 976 blocked.
Jeff Klein is an employment attorney who represents companies that have had problems with misuse of the internet. He's recommending that firms have written internet policies.
The first thing that you need to do as an employer is indicate to your employees what the expectations are. It's no different from your policies on absenteeism, on the use of the telephone, on personal time. It's letting people know what's expected.
Psychologist Stephen Dranoff consults major companies.
I think basically people need to take a good look at are they spending time on the computer in a way that interferes with their work, with their communications with people?
Several websites offer help to internet addicts. The first step is admitting there's a problem, something Linda's husband never did. Matthew Schwartz, UPN 9 I-Team.